Kunlun Glass produces hundreds of millions of nanocrystals through composite ion strengthening injection technology, which greatly improves the toughness of glass, and then is made after 24 hours of high-temperature nanocrystal growth, 108 microcrystalline raw materials and panel processing processes, and 1,600 degrees platinum precious metal melting technology. Kunlun Glass's drop resistance has been increased to 10 times carat, which strongly protects the screen. Kunlun Glass is the world's first smartphone to obtain the Swiss SGS 5-star anti-fall and anti-fall authoritative certification, bringing stronger fall resistance and pressure resistance. Finally, you can take a look at this ball drop test in the laboratory. The 65-gram steel ball fell to the center of Kunlun Glass at a height of up to 1.2 meters, and the pressure of 32 kilograms of heavy objects was not damaged at all, which shows the resistance and pressure resistance of Kunlun Glass. Crystal Armor Kunlun Glass utilizes amorphous diamond carbon material, resulting in exceptional transparency, hardness, and a 300% increase in scratch resistance.
I'll be removing the pre-installed screen protector before I start. Let's see how the second generation Kunlun Glass handles the drops. Alright, for the first drop, I'll drop it on the screen from head height onto the concrete floor. There are some small scrapes on the screen from hitting the concrete floor, but the screen works fine and has no cracks. For the second drop, I'll drop it on the back from head height. The frame got a few more scrapes, but nothing too bad. The screen is still intact and works fine. For the third drop, I'll attempt to drop it on the side from head height. It landed on the back again, and this time the camera bezel glass got a crack in it. There's also an additional scrape on the corner of the frame, but the screen has no further damage and works. For the fourth and final drop, I'll again attempt to drop it on the side, but this time from waist height. Again, it didn't manage to directly hit the side, but instead hit the back. There's an additional scrape to the frame, but the screen itself is free from any cracks and works great. Next, I'll be running the phone over with the car to see how it holds up. We can see that nothing really happened, and there isn't really any additional damage to the phone aside from some dust from the floor. Moving on, it's time to put the phone in some sand and gravel to check the scratch resistance. So overall, I'd have to say that the Mate 60 Pro handles drops very well, and this second generation of Kunlun Glass is definitely impressive. For now, Gorilla Glass stands no chance against Kunlun Glass. Samsung and others should definitely look into incorporating this type of glass or something similar to their flagship phones. If you're interested in seeing the teardown, make sure you subscribe and you have notifications turned on, so you'll be notified once I upload the teardown video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Kunlun Glass, certified by the world's leading testing, inspection, and certification company SGS Switzerland, with first ever 5 stars glass drop resistance certification. Huawei phone screen. In fact, all the information I will mention is actually 100% true, and this is based on my experience with Huawei devices, whether old or new. First, let me tell you about Kunlun Glass. This is a type of microcrystalline glass that is made by growing 10 powerful nanocrystals in the glass. This glass is characterized by its high strength, as it is 10 times stronger than regular glass. As for nanocrystals, they are small structures made up of a few atoms or molecules. These crystals are characterized by their small dimensions, and their size is in the range of nanometers. This means that they are much smaller than the crystals we know. Nanocrystals have distinctive properties, such as strength, electrical conductivity, and reactivity. The nanocrystals in Kunlun glass are used in advanced protection and enhancement technologies. As for the prices, they range from $29 to $39, and if you are thinking about replacing your screen, I advise you to replace it with an original screen from Huawei because it is stronger and better than traditional screens. Glass, named after the Kunlun Mountains, a place for its exotic and mysterious sceneries, mountain system of southern Central Asia. The hill of Kunlun, which is the capital of the emperor, and the god of the land. Kunlun Shan houses a great pantheon of gods and goddesses. Kunlun Shan is also often referenced as the dwelling place of gods and goddess, other than the Queen Mother and the Supreme Deity. The mountain is often attributed to two mighty gods, Queen Mother of the West and King Father of the East, also known as the Supreme Deity. Legend has it that the Queen and the King reside on the mountains and incarnate the heavenly mountain itself. Both are considered righteous gods of Taoism with a high status amongst the pantheon. The Kunlun glass is not just some phrase thrown around lightly. It's developed through a sophisticated process to enhance the glass durability,